Hi viewers, welcome back to the channel. Just leaving home for a journey into Dumaguete for a bit of breakfast, and then I'm going to go hit the motorcycle shops and have a look around. One of my viewers told me about a bike that I should have, and that's a Himalayan 412. So I'll go and have a look at that, look at a few dealers, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, etc. And I'm going to go out to a dealership called Motor Race and have a look out there. They've got the Royal Enfields, which is, you know, one of the models. The Himalayan is one of those Royal Enfields. So have a look at the scenery as we drive along. This is out near my place, probably about 15 minutes out of the city. So these are, you know, the back dirt roads that we just travel along until I get onto the main road that heads into Dumaguete. And then as I get into Dumaguete, you'll see some footage. And I'll point out one of the most common service shops or spare parts suppliers called Raddi, R-A-D-D-I. They're pretty good. You know, they do servicing on bikes, and they got all the spare parts, and they do modifications. And the particular shop that you'll see briefly on the right hand side when we get into the city is the one which did the mods on the CVT on my ADV, which is great. So, and interestingly, one of my friends did the mods on his ADV, and he was so happy with it. So yeah, so sit back and just enjoy a little bit of this scenery until we get in the city, and then I'll have another talk to you. Well, Raddi's on the right hand side, that big building there, but they're all over to Dumaguete. So now we're going to head down, and I've just got this big truck in front of me, so we're going to head down towards the boulevard, the waterfront of Dumaguete, and then head up and have some breakfast, which will be nice. So let's see if I can get past this truck. You'll probably accelerate as I try to get past him, but let's see. Oh, there goes the smoke. Go ADV, let's go. Oh, not a problem. The little ADV 150 just roars past that now that it's had the modifications done. So we'll head up here, a little bit of the boulevard on your right, then we'll sit down and have breakfast now. It's a motorcycle vlog, this, but you know, I'll just show you where we go and have breakfast. It's pretty good value. It's 75 pesos for a meal, which in US dollar terms probably $1.50, I think. So here's the breakfast there: an egg and some pork and some rice, and then have a cup of coffee over there. And then we're going to head up in a short while to the Motor Race dealer where the Royal Enfields are. So that's a bit of a treat. So we'll walk in there and have a look. The Motor Race dealer's got quite a few different bikes. They're not only Royal Enfield, KTM and Royal Enfield as well. So we'll get up there. Here we are. We're outside. Let's walk inside and have a look at it. So it's got some Hondas and Suzukis and all sort of mixed bag downstairs. So we'll walk in there and have a look. Oh, I see a couple of PCXs. Now these bikes are pretty popular. That's the 2022 160cc PCX. The alternative to the NMAX. It's the Honda alternative. Very, very nice bike. Lots of white ones around. Next to it's a black one, which is quite rare. So yeah, just talking to the sales guy there, and yeah, just enjoy having a look. I think that PCX there, he quoted 141,600 pesos. So hard to get. There was a couple at the Honda dealership the other day. They're gone. Stock is a big issue. If you see a bike that you like, just buy it or reserve it. You know, put a couple of thousand pesos reservation on it, because if you go back in a couple of days, it won't be there, guarantee. It's happened to me 4 or 5 times. So yeah, so just sit back and have a look at some of the footage from inside the Motor Race shop, and then we're going to go upstairs to the Royal Enfield section and etc. The, you know, the KTMs and bigger bikes up there, so you'll be surprised. On the left hand side, you'll see a flash of a red. That's a scooter over there. That's 206,000 pesos, but it's like it's made. It's an English scooter, like a Vespa, but it's made in India, which, you know, neither here nor there. But that's interesting. So have a look at the footage of that, and then we'll go upstairs. So yeah, just sit back, and I hope you enjoy it. Welcome back, viewers. There it is. There's the Himalayan 412 Royal Enfield. Lovely bike. There we go, 347,500 pesos. It's got warranty. It's a really nice bike. If you have a look at some of the reviews online, it's a bit of a mixed bag of reviews, but pretty much positive on that. So I'm not going to buy the new one. I found a second-hand one, but I'll tell you that in another story. So viewers, you can see that it's not only the little scooters you can get in Dumaguete, you can get some of the bigger bikes as well. So we're off to the Honda dealership next. So we'll pull up outside the Honda dealership and have a look at some of the bikes in there. It's a big bike dealership, so it's got some big bikes. Here we are. So there we go. It's got a service department attached onto it. We'll go in and have a look. There's a range of different scooters and trail bikes. They even sell generators. So let's go in here and have a look. There we go. So we've got nice showroom. It's got some Honda clicks. So those are like step-through scooters. So they're easy to get on and off with. They're very popular. What have we got here? 79,000 for a brand new Click 125. Great little scooter to get around on. So sit back and just have a look at some of the footage from here, and I'll show you some of the Honda bikes. Hi viewers, as you can see, we're in the big bike section now, and here's an ADV, but it's a 750, quite rare. I've seen one out on the road, but it's a long bike, it's a big bike. It's a shame you can't test ride them. 805,000 pesos, so it'd probably go really well. But as you look around this show, and there's all sorts of retro type of Hondas, and they've even got the Africa Twin, and then I'll come back to that CBR. That's just a wonderful bike, but it's like well over 1 million pesos out of my budget, but and I just figure, where would you use it on the roads here? But anyhow, enjoy the bikes. Well, here we are, viewers, outside Suzuki. Let's go into the Suzuki showroom and have a look around there. This is probably the biggest Suzuki showroom in Dumaguete. So we'll go and have a look around. There's the Bergman, the NMAX sort of lookalike, the PCX lookalike. It's only a 125cc though, so it's a little bit underpowered, but it's reasonably priced. So it's under 100,000. So you've got different types of Suzukis in here. The little pocket rockets, like the Raider, and you've got the GSX smaller CC bike. I think that's a 250. Nothing big really that we found in here, but there's just all sorts of different types of Suzukis in here. You can have a look at the showroom. Really well presented, very friendly staff. It's out on the road to the airport. Most of these bike shops, by the way, are on the road out to the airport from Dumaguete City. So if you ever arrive in Dumaguete, that's where you head out to the bigger bike shops out in the city. There are some smaller ones in the city, but yeah, certainly no shortage of Suzuki motorcycles out here. But again, your choice. Here's the Bergman, the street there. Looks great. I've seen a few around, riding around. It's fine. Again, it's just down on CCs a little bit compared to what you can get out there, and especially next year, it'll have the ADV 160. You've got the PCX 160 already come out, so there's just a bit up in horsepower, slightly up, but all completely rideable. There's the Suzuki Raider, the little pocket rocker. That's the carburetor version. You would have noticed in one of my videos I've got one. So we're off to Yamaha now. So this is the Yamaha dealer. This is probably the closest to Dumaguete City. I bought my NMAX here in February. You've got a couple of brand new NMAXs there. I think they're ranging about 148,000 pesos now. They are the keyless version and the ABS, but you've got all types of Yamaha in here. Couple of prices. There's the Aerox 155, very popular bike. Got a little bit of a retro 155cc bike there. Next to it, you've got the RC 300. That's a little racing machine, but it's quite expensive, 295,000 pesos. And yeah, I'd love one. What have we got? 295. Yep. And then over the back, you've got the trail bikes, which are a good equivalent to the Honda. You've got the blue RC 300. So just sit back and have a look at there. There's the Sniper. The Sniper, great bike, absolutely great fun to ride. Real traditional motorbike, 6-speed gears. What have we got? 127,000 pesos for the Sniper. There, so that's Yamaha. Well, now we're heading off to the big bike showroom called Kymco. Again, not far out of Dumaguete City. Now, this surprised me when I first went there. I couldn't believe the range of big bikes here. So, again, just for the viewers, if you come to Dumaguete, you don't have to think that you're limited to a little scooter. Check out some of these bad boys in here. There's no Harleys or Ducatis or anything like that, but there are some big CC, Kawasaki's, etc., some big CC scooters. So this is a great thing. So sit back and have a look at some of the big bikes in here.
I'm on the run, no time to sleep. I've got to ride like the wind, to be free again. And I've got such a long way to go, to make it to the border of Mexico. So I ride like the wind, ride like the wind. I was born the son of a lawless man. I was spoke my mind with a gun in my hand. Live that life, gun down 10, gonna ride like the wind. And I've got such a long way to go, to make it to the border of Mexico. So I ride like the wind, ride like the wind. Gonna ride like the wind.
All right, now we're at Rusi. Rusi's a very famous bike franchise in the Philippines. Very affordable. They're made in China, but they still come with 13 months warranty, these bikes. So and they've got all different types of designs. So sit back and have a look at it. They've got the NMAX copy, which is very popular, and it's actually a 175cc, not a 155cc or a 150. Here it is there, the grey one. And that's very affordable, 97,000 pesos. So, you know, it's like 50,000 pesos cheaper. So sit back and have a look at some of these bikes and, yeah, enjoy.
And I've got such a long way to go, such a long way to go, to make it to the border of Mexico. So I ride like the wind, ride like the wind. I was born the son of a lawless man. I was spoke my mind with a gun in my hand, live that life.
Viewers, this is the Rusi Macho. Sounds tough. Twin shock rear end. I've encountered a couple of these bikes out on the road, and some of these, they range up to a 175cc. This is I think a 150. They have 125s, etc. But these bikes absolutely fly. The 175 that I encountered out on the road, they hammer past me. So yeah, keep them in mind.
I ride like the wind, ride like the wind. Gonna ride like the wind. Accused and tried and told that, hey, I was nowhere in sight when the church bells rang. Never was kind to do as I was told. Gonna ride like the wind before I get old. It is the night, my body's weak. I'm on the run, no time to sleep. I've got to ride, ride like the wind to be free again. And I've got such a long way to go, such a long way to go, make it to the border of Mexico. So I ride like the wind, ride like the wind. And I've got a long way to go, such a long way to make it to the border of Mexico. So I ride like the wind, ride like the wind. Gonna ride like the wind.
Well, viewers, we're on our way home now. I hope you enjoyed those the visit to a few bike shops, and I hope you understand now that there's not just only little, you know, baby scooters that you can purchase here in Dumaguete or the Philippines. You know, in Manila and Cebu, they've got a lot more options as well. So there's a lot bigger bikes, and on Facebook Marketplace, there's, you know, big bikes for sale if that's what you want. You know, I've ridden the big bikes. I've got a big bike. I sort of, you know, figure for all-round general purpose. My ADV is fine. It's really good. But you know, I'm going to go and have a look at. I'm going to buy this second-hand Himalayan, so I'll do a review on that, and I'm really excited about that. I've just got to move a few things in the garage around so I can fit it. So yeah, any questions, please send them through. Happy to, you know, I've met a couple of the subscribers who have arrived in Dumaguete and shown them around, which has been great. So I'm an easygoing guy. So, you know, if you do come to Dumaguete or in Cebu or whatever, please drop me a line and we can catch up, and I'll show you around a little bit and point you in the right direction anyway. And if you need to hire a bike, just let me know as well. So yeah, until next time, viewers, bye-bye.